Hello, good afternoon and welcome to the third place match of this year's CAF Women's Champions League. Battling it out for a spot on the podium tonight are the reigning champions TP Mazembe of DR Congo, coming up against the host nation's representative in FC Masar of Egypt. The Ravens of TP Mazembe saw their title defence come to an end on Tuesday. They lost to the former champions AS FAR of Morocco on penalties after a nail-biting semi-final. In the end, it was the Moroccan's goalkeeper Khadija Ermichi who was the hero after saving 2 spot kicks. Goalkeeper also being named the best in this year's tournament. Rabat Bayside yet to concede across the competition so far and will take on ASEC Mimosas later tonight for a chance to win their second title. This match sees TP Mazembe take on FC Masar, this year's playoff being the 5th at the finals. Previous ones were all settled in open play, bar the last one when FC Masar beat Edo Queens, winning a shootout 4-3 after a 0-0 draw. So the hosts of this competition looking to claim their spot on the podium for the second consecutive season. Of course, they were aiming for the overall title. But having lost to ASEC Mimosas, they'll battle it out for third place for the bronze medal with TP Mazembe. Of course, the reigning champions had a tough start to the competition, qualifying as champions, of course, but falling to defeat against the eventual finalists ASEC Mimosas in their opening match, before recovering with a 3-0 thrashing of Gaborone United and a 4-1 victory over JKT Queens. Masar, meanwhile, playing in their second edition. Club established in 2019 as Toucan Cameroon FC. Came under the ownership of the Right to Dream Academy before changing their name to FC Masar last year. Masar went through the group stages unbeaten. They held AS FAR to a goalless draw in their opening match before thrashing FC 15 de Agosto of Equatorial Guinea 5-0. Yasmin Mohamed notably scoring a double in that match. They rounded off their pool stage campaign with a dramatic draw against US FAS of Mali, having clinched their spot in the knockout stages with a stoppage time equaliser from Farah Hisham. The Egyptians becoming the first host nation club to appear in a third place match. A team that won their second consecutive Egyptian Premier League title last season. They've quickly risen up the ranks, both on the national stage and the continental stage. TP Mazembe also enjoyed a quick rise to the continental stage. They were established in 2020, the women's team. Quickly emerged as a growing power in the national pyramid by winning local leagues and qualifying for this tournament for the first time in 2022. And of course, winning their first title last season with that win over AS FAR. Of course, the Moroccans getting their own back in the semi-final on Tuesday. That defeat, their first in this tournament after 11 straight games with a victory. As we see the two sets of players come out onto the pitch. Bronze medal at stake in tonight's match at the Suez Canal Stadium, a 22,000 capacity ground here in Esmaila, a ground that was rebuilt between 2019 and 2022. Tonight's referee, Akona Zenit Makalima of South Africa. Assisted by a team of officials from Benin, Niger and Namibia. Take a look at the TP Mazembe lineup. A few changes from the semi-final. Notably with Gloria Ubong coming into the lineup. The midfield stays the same with the tournament top scorer Marlène Gassagiev, 3 goals, staying in the lineup. But of course, a much changed front three. Makasi and Oluwayemisi both on the bench for tonight. A bit of rotation in the front line. The Egyptians, meanwhile, captained by Amira Mohammed. 22-year-old captain of a fairly young team. Starting lineup, which includes several teenagers, one of which being the goalkeeper Habiba Ahmad. And the forward leading the line, Hassat Ubamba, Tanzanian, who of course scored and assisted against 15 de Agosto in the group stages. Also in that front line, Yasmin Mohammed scored 2 goals against 15 de Agosto and also scored in the last edition, so very much one of the players to keep an eye on in terms of attacking threat in this team. Mazembe managed by Lamia Boumedi, the former Morocco under-20 manager and former Moroccan international striker. Led the team to their first National League title in 2023 and then the Continental title the following year. But fell to defeat against the representatives of her home country on Tuesday. And FC Masar, managed by Abdelrahman Hayed. It's TP Mazembe who'll get us underway. From left to right in this bronze medal match for this year's CAF Women's Champions League, the penultimate match of this year's edition. An edition which has sprung a few surprises as early as the qualifying stages, really, with the absence of Mamelodi Sundowns. But the first spot on this year's podium to be decided over the next 90 minutes. We're away in Suez. An early challenge there from Amira Mohammed. Just preventing Elena Obono making her way into the box. early chance from the corner now for the Congolese side. Be sent in by Marlon Gassagiav. It's cleared by Obamba, but only as far as Patrice Porsche Boakia, rather. A long throw now, a chance to get the ball in. The early chance there for Adesina. Cross just out of reach for the Nigerian forward. Now it's FC Masar moving forward. Chance to get the ball into the box, maybe. Nabolime. Gonaim, ball intercepted. Chance for a counter now. Gassagiav sends it long. That's well intercepted. Amir Mohammed. Mohammed trying to thread it through there, but trickles straight on through to Boakia. Boakia, who had an impressive effort in the semi-final. A free kick just after half-time that thundered off the woodwork. Arguably her team's best chance of the game. That semi-final finishing 0-0, going to penalties. And the Moroccan side, Asfar, getting their own back after the defeat in the final. And a chance now maybe from this free kick for TP Mazembe. And into the box and just wide. A powerful effort there from Porsche Boakia. Her ability from set-piece situations on show again there. Habiba Imad seemed beaten, but the shot just whistling wide. Bubong just looking to combine there with Telma Bafour. But it's back with FC Masar. Gonaim. Ball lost by Amir Mohammed. Chance for Telma Bafour to get the ball into the box, maybe. It's well cleared out of harm's way by Amir Mohammed. The miscontrol there from Elena Obono. Gonaim. Alice Ogebe, the number 10. See Masar just looking to play their way out of pressure, but struggling to reach the final third so far. TP Mazembe quite comfortable to pen their opponents back in their own half. Reigning champions, of course, looking to end this tournament on a high. Adesina, ball sent into the box. It's cleared to Alice Ogebe. And again, tough midfield battle. TP Mazembe able to keep FC Masar at bay for the time being. The Egyptians dominating possession, but struggling to string together the passes, really. Rather the forward passes. Nikolaus leaving it for Amira Mohammed. Trying to play along, but straight to Lali Fatou. Played long, out wide to Delma Bafour, but a bit too much on that for a first-time control. It's Glory Ubong to take the throw-in. Long throw, only reaches the first defender though. It's back to Ubong. The challenge there from Alice Ogebe. Well shielded there by Alice Ogebe. Ogebe, the Nigerian who's accumulated a wealth of experience, international experience over her career. She's played for Red Star Belgrade, for Betis in Spain. She's played in Poland and in Turkey. Very much a seasoned international player. She's already made her mark on this tournament with a goal against Quince de Agosto. She looked to end it on a high and put FC Masar on the podium again. Goal kick taken by Amira Mohammed. Alice Ogebe on the ball again, but losing out to Marlene Gassagiav. And now a long shot, forcing Habiba Ahmad into a save. And the Egyptians conceding the corner. That was an ambitious effort, but it was on target. From Lydia Molakawana, a South African international. Corner taken short. And the effort from Marlene Gassagiav, but this time well over the bar. Gassagiav, of course, captaining the team today in the absence of Belange and Zumba. One back by Nabulime. Now a chance on the counter for FC Masar. Too much on that for Hasnat Ubamba to latch onto it. And straight back to Jessica and Pika. Ubong. Finding Grace Achiampong to Molakuana. Molakuana trying to play it out wide for Thelma Bafor. It finds Bafor. Ball out to Elena Obono. Can she get the ball into the box? But the ball intercepted on the edge of the box. And can FC Masar launch a counter of their own? Gone for the patient build-up option. Kasajav attempting the threaded ball to release Elena Obono, but it's intercepted by FC Masar. Well, one back there. But it's Molakuana who's conceded the foul there. Relief for Amira Mohammed. Another free kick for FC Masar, this time won by Asnat Ubamba. Another one of the players who scored in that thrashing win over 15 de Agosto. Well intercepted there by Nabulime. Nicolaus. Back to Violet Nicolaus. Tanzanian very much at the heart of the action there in midfield. And the captain Amira Mohammed at the back, just orchestrating. But it's been won back by TP Mazembe. A chance now. Smothered by Habiba Ahmad. And it's the captain, Amira Mohammed, who's down. She really threw herself into that, in front of that shot by Thelma Bafor. Quick reactions from the Egyptian goalkeeper to latch onto that potential one-on-one opportunity. 19-year-old who was named best goalkeeper at last year's edition. Well played by Ali Sogebe to escape the pressure. And finally, FC Masar will have some possession well into their opponent's half. Chardon aimed to take the throw in. He's looking for Mahir Ali, but it's won back by TP Mazembe. Played through to Adelina. A chance, nearly a chance for Obono. And there's the opening goal. A great strike from Rosemary Adesina. Curling strike from the edge of the box. And Adesina, at the second time of asking, opens the scoring for the reigning champions. She laid it off for Obono. It was intercepted. And then the pass back towards the edge of the box by Lydia Molakoana. And a very well-placed shot there from Rosemary Adesina. From a standing position as well. Very impressive to get that kind of accuracy and power behind the shot. All she had to do was curl it past Habiba Emad. And you have to say the goal was coming. FC Masar have been pegged back in their own half for most of the match so far. The Egyptians struggling to put together any sort of attacking move. Struggling to withstand this high press by TP Mazembe, who have won the ball back again. One back by Adesina. Adesina gets past, or nearly gets past the defender. Ronaim. Down the line for Alice Ogeve. Now an instant response maybe for FC Masar, and there it is, the equaliser. Hasnatu Bamba converting the opportunity after Alice Ogebe pulled it back. And what a response that is from FC Masar. The first time they've been in the opposition third all match. Great, great team move. Making the most of some maybe erratic positioning there from Jessica Mpika. But a great finish nonetheless from Hasnatu Bamba, who gets her second in this competition. We'll see initial through ball from Amira Mohammed. Here's Tama Bafo. And in a flash, we're all square again. What a response from the hosts. She'll be frustrated with the way her team easily let their lead slip. Lemia Bouhemdi. Here is Bafor again. Gets the ball into the box. And again, it's too high for her teammates to head home. Well defended by Portia Bouakia there. Back to the goalkeeper, Jessica Mbika, who under pressure can only put it out of play. Habiba Biktash to take the throw in. Mahir Ali sent into the box towards Alice Ogebe, but well defended for the time being by TP Mazembe. But the first spell of consistent possession in the opposition half for FC Masar, though they have been pushed back. And just like that, TP Mazembe have a throw-in in the attacking third. Foul committed there by Marlène Gassagia. Just used the goal scorer, Hasnat Ubamba, to lift herself up. Free kick taken by Amira Mohamed is Nabulime Nicolaus. Biktash. Played on through. Now a chance. Get the ball into the box, but can't find Nabulime. Now the counter for TP Mazembe. Bafor looking to keep the ball in play. She manages to do so, but not entirely. Alice Ogebe. Ball won back very high up the pitch by the Congolese side. Bresa Chiampong able to keep possession, but it's still with the reigning champions. Molakuana Back to Glory Ubong. Bafour sending it into the box. A chance now, maybe. The reigning champions calling for a penalty, but it's waved away by the referee. They'll have another chance to attack, though. Monacoane trying to play it wide for Thelma Bafour. It's ruled offside anyway. Ogebe. Again, the ball won back. This time, Elena Obono unable to make anything of the opportunity, but they're very much struggling, FC Masar, to withstand this high pressing from their opponents. Amir Mohammed manages to thread it into midfield there. And the free kick won by FC Masar, who are just starting to grow into this match despite those errors. Spurred on by that instant response to the opening goal. It's played long. Amir Mohammed battling to keep possession. And the free kick going to TP Mazembe. Elena Obono doing well there. Or rather, it's Amir Mohammed who's been penalised for, seems, a unintentional kick on Thelma Bafour. And there'll be a chance from this free kick from wide. Sent into the box, but only as far as the first defender. It's Mahir Ali who's down for FC Masar. After that clearance. Long throw to come. Into the box and out for a corner. Porsche Boakye plays it back. Tries to... manages to keep the ball in play, actually. Of course, initially she played it to Glory Ubong, but right back realising that she was offside. Left it for the forward, who did well. And it'll be another corner kick. Into the box. This time past the first player. to the edge of the box. Back to Ubong. Well defended that time. Another long throw to come from Glory Ubong. Headed away, but again, only as far as the TP Mazembe defence. And now a chance for Elena Obono. Great chance that was for the forward. Found over the top on the half volley, but driving the effort wide. Just past the half-hour mark in this third-place match. It does look as though the reigning champions are closer to retaking the lead. They've settled back into the relentless high-pressing rhythm. We saw them dominate the opening exchanges of this match. And again, it's with Bafo on the right wing. Ubong with what seemed to be something of a cross, but ended up going just wide of the post. Of course, this match also being a battle between two goalkeepers, with Habib Ahmad, the of course former goalkeeper of the tournament last season, made 12 saves in this tournament, joint most with Jessica Mpika of TP Mazembe. And the referee pointing straight to the spot for a penalty. Won by Elena Obono, who seems to have been tripped up as she was played through. Another look at that challenge. Of course, Lemia Boumehdi and her team instantly calling for the spot kick, and the referee pointing straight to the spot. And now the tournament's joint top scorer, Marlène Kassajyav, will have a chance to add to her 3 goals and put the reigning champions back in front in this third-place match. She's already converted 2 penalties in this tournament. Also had a penalty in the semi-final shootout as well. They're very much experienced in front of the spot. The captain for tonight, of course, Kassajyav. The 22-year-old looking to score her 4th goal. In 5 appearances, as the referee seems to be waiting for the decision to be approved after a VAR check. Lamia Boumehdi watching on. She'll be disappointed her team wasn't able to retain their title, but third place and the bronze medal would be a very good consolation prize nonetheless. As we wait for the penalty to be confirmed. And the referee will take a look at it herself. Will she overturn her decision? So another look at that foul. Or at least initially called a foul on Elenia Bono. Doesn't seem to be much contact. Or at least there is contact, but in the upper body. With that arm sticking out by Violet Nicolaus. As you can see, it is a tough decision to make. Even with those close replays. Unclear to see whether the decision should stand or not. The referee, Akona Makalima of South Africa. Deep discussion with the VAR team. Ascertain whether her on-field decision should stand. Just taking a look at whether there was a collision as the two players entered the box. The referee about to make her decision. The penalty stands. Marlène Gassagiav will have the chance to put her team back ahead before half-time. The midfielder, the captain for tonight, stepping up and converts for her fourth goal in this competition. Marlène Gassagiav now the top scorer at this CAF Women's Champions League. And it's the reigning champions who are back ahead in this third place playoff. Number 8 doing well to send the goalkeeper the wrong way. very well taken spot kick there. Will there be another instant response from FC Masar? Bigtash. It's well defended by Porsche Boakye. Elena Bono on the ball now. Out wide to Bafour. Bafour to send it into the box. Chance from the edge of the box there from Grace Ashiampong. That's well over the bar. Is Alice Ogebe who assisted the equaliser. She's lost the ball. Sent in by Ubong. Goes out to play for a goal kick. Yasmin Mohammed battling to keep possession. Hasna Tubamba loses the ball out to Marlène Kassajiav. It's Thelma Bafour again. Running towards the defence. This time it is intercepted. And now a chance on the break for FC Masar. They roll straight through to Glory Ubong. As we enter the final minutes of regulation time in this first half, there'll be a fair few minutes of added time given the extended deliberation for that penalty call. The VAR check, which eventually saw the penalty given. Glory Ubong. Send it into the middle now. It's blocked, but one back again. Sent in by Marlène Kassajiav. Still the Egyptians unable to clear their lines. Cross sent in again. Bafour again. Nearly getting the shots away for the third. There'll be 5 additional minutes. Here's Bafour to Ubong. Can Ubong get the cross away? She doesn't, and it goes straight for a goal kick. It's back with TP Mazembe. Is Bafour. Well defended that time by Shad Ghonaim. And there'll be another corner kick. It's been an interesting battle that on the wing between Shad Ghonaim and Thelma Bafour. Sent into the box, and there's the third goal. TP Mazembe double their lead. And it's Marlin Gassagiev who scores again. Gassagiev makes it 3-1 for the reigning champions, who are well on their way to securing a spot on the podium. A very well placed header looping over the goalkeeper and under the bar. Five goals now in this competition for the midfielder. And what a time to strike as well. Tout-puissant Mazembe with a clear lead going into half-time now. This time preempting the response from FC Masar. Although the Egyptians do have a corner kick. Sent in by Mahir Ali. And again, Jessica Mpika just caught out of position there. No consequences this time, but another corner kick to come for the Egyptians. This time it was Adi Fatou who managed to put it away for a corner. Again, Mayra to take. And it's off the bar. It's the defender, Julia Bolopo. Found herself with a clear chance in front of goal and just heading it off the upright. Just over 30 seconds left of stoppage time at the end of the first half. Can FC Masar halve the deficit before the break? It would be a crucial goal. Keep their hopes of a bronze medal alive. It would be a second consecutive bronze medal for the Egyptian side. Send this time to the edge of the box. And the free kick goes to TP Mazembe. But the referee blows for half-time. A double blow at the end of the half from the reigning champions. 2 goals from the tournament's top scorer, Marlin Gassagiev. TP Mazembe had taken the lead through Adesina. There was an instant response from the Egyptian side. Hasna Tubamba scoring after the cutback from Alice Ogebe. But the reigning champions struck twice at the end of the half and are now well on their way to clinching a bronze medal. The Ravens deservedly ahead after a dominant performance in the first 45 minutes. The Egyptians unable to whiffs down their high pressing, forcing the defence into several mistakes. Now 3-1 ahead at the break, 45 minutes left to seal their spots on the CAF Women's Champions League podium for this year. The bronze medal match for this year's CAF Women's Champions League saw the reigning champions TP Mazembe take on last year's third place finishers FC Masar of Egypt. And it was the Congolese side who took an early lead. Rosemary Adesina curling it into the back of the net. 15 minutes into the match. TP Mazembe bouncing back after the disappointment of that semi-final defeat to Asfar, but there was an instant response from the Egyptian side. Hasnat Tubamba converting after the pass from Alice Ogebe. But then the penalty just before half-time, converted by the tournament's top scorer, Marlène Gassagiave, scoring her third penalty of this competition, her fourth goal overall. And then the midfielder scoring again, just before the half-time whistle, heading it in this time. A looping header over Habiba Emad for her fifth of the competition. And there was another chance for an instant response from the Egyptians, this time from Julia Bolopo, who headed it onto the upright. But the reigning champions with a clear lead heading into the break.
has come to unveil a new reality. Live the days, live the nights, see the endless opportunities we can create together. Get set, go. Let's dream in color. Let's highlight our unique culture for all to see. Dream of the future, of all you can become, wherever we roam and however far we roam.
The two teams now back out for the second half.
With boundless pride, we stand as one.
TP Mazembe looking to consolidate their 3-1 lead. 2-goal advantage they secured just before the break, of course, with that double from the captain for tonight, Marlin Gassagiab, who took a tally for the campaign to 5 goals. Now the lone top scorer in this year's edition. And the Congolese side will be making 2 changes at the break. Weaving Makasi and Gifty Asifwa coming on. Makasi replacing Tamabafor. And this is the first goal scorer, Rosemary Adesina, who comes off for Gifty Asifwa. FC Masar to get us underway in this second half. The Egyptians, who finished in the bronze medal position last year, looking to mount a comeback in these next 45 minutes to reclaim their spot on the podium against the reigning champions. Amir Mohamed to Julia Bolotbo, who had a great chance just before the break. Header from a corner which hit the upright. Maybe now a chance to pull one back. For the Egyptians, it's Mahir Ali standing over the free kick. Sends it into the box, but safely gathered by Mpika. Mahira sending it back into the box, but again the possession back with Mazembe. Confirmation of those 2 changes. And an early involvement there for Weaving Makasi. Mahira. Ball lost out and back with the Congolese side, but not for long. That high press again causing trouble for the Egyptians. It's Amira Mohamed who's just about managed to escape the pressure. Marlin Gassagiab to send it into the box. Yasmin Yasmin doing well there to battle and win the ball. Here's Bigtash coming into the box. Olympica is able to claim it. No one in the box to latch onto that cross from Bigtash, who did well to carry her run into the penalty area. Makassi sees her cross blocked. Can the reigning champions add another to seal victory early on in this second half? Sent into the box, and this time the save from Habiba Ahmad. Great reflex save from the Egyptian international, who had the joint most saves in this competition going into this match. She'll have been disappointed with that first half where she conceded 3 goals, having also been the best goalkeeper in last year's tournament. Of course, that title this season going to Khadija Eremici of Asfar. Of course, the Moroccan who was the hero of the semi-final against TP Mazembe, making 2 saves during the penalty shootout. Goal kick taken by Amira Mohamed. But again, only as far as the TP Mazembe midfielders. An ambitious effort there from Marlène Gassagiav. Of course, she is on a hat-trick now. Captain for the evening. You can forgive her for trying her luck from long range. Of course, she's got 3 penalties in this edition already. A great looping header for her second of the match just before half-time. And the Egyptians still struggling to make their way into the opposition half. But the high pressing of their own. And now it's Yasmin who can try and play it through to Bigtash. Rather to Mahira Ali. Here is Bigtash to take the throw in. It's with Grace Achiampong now to Marlène Gassagiav. Over the top for Makassi. Makasi does well to get past the defender. Plays it into the box. Just goes past the two forwards who are waiting for the cross. Ladi Fatu out to Ubong, combines with Makasi. Ball intercepted there. Kept in play, it seems. Chance to get the cross in. Amir Mohammed doing well there. Battling away past the forwards, but a waste of a counter-attack there after Mahira's heavy touch on that. Here's Mahira again. Over the top this time. And it's the on-rushing Jessica Bika, who did well to get there first, but it was offside anyway. Well intercepted. Here's Mahira. Possession to stay with the Egyptians, who might find a bit of momentum here in these next few minutes. Iktash. Loose ball, but it does find Amira Mohammed. One back by Ashiampong. Asifwa. Out to Shanice Foster. Shanice Foster with the outside of the boot pass down the line. And then Ineo Bono doing well to hold on to the ball there. And it's out for a goal, a corner kick rather. Another set-piece opportunity for the reigning champions. Sent into the box. This time just over the bar from Ladi Fatu. Congolese central defender, who's formed an impressive partnership with Paul Shibuakia, the Ghanaian. Mira. One back. And now a chance for Ineo Bono. The ball going out of play in the ends. Forward very nearly played through on goal. Just trickled a bit too far ahead of her. It's Glory Ubong who looks to have been winded after that challenge. As we approach the hour mark in this third place match, couple of signs of a FC Masar revival. For the most part, it is the reigning champions who have the momentum in their favour. Of course, after this match, the final of the tournament between Asfar of Morocco and Segni Mosas of Ivory Coast. Asec looking to go all the way in their first appearance in this competition. Asfar looking to regain their title after losing in the final to TP Mazembe last year. That's well defended by Makassi. And one back by the substitute. Of course, tonight's final, not just a trophy at stake, but also a space, a chance to go through to the final qualifying round of the inaugural FIFA Women's Club World Cup. The continental champion facing Wuhan Shegujian the next month for a spot in the finals in London at the start of next year. Much at stake in tonight's grandstand final. Not to mention a record-breaking prize money in $600,000 US. For the time being, it does look as though it's TP Mazembe who will join those two teams on the podium, but a chance now for Ales Sogebe, who is bursting through the defence, but couldn't really get her shot away. And it's Glory Idets Ubong who's down again. She was winded in that earlier challenge in the midfield. She managed to get back across in time to prevent Ales Sogebe from getting her shot away. Again, Mahira Ali trying to thread it through. Another one of the Egyptian internationals in this team, Mahira. Already played in this competition in 2022 with Wadi Degla. Another Egyptian side. Of course, also played in several other countries. Applied her trade in Ukraine and Canada as well. So in a fairly young squad, fairly young Masar squad, Mahira very much one of the more experienced players. And it's Foster who's conceded the foul on the edge of the box. A change of direction from Yasmina. Fended off there by Foster and winning the free kick. Goal now for the Egyptians. Changes the entire complexion of the match. It is Mahira who's standing over it. Ubamba as well. Ubamba to take, and Mpika able to hold on to it just about. Ubamba just trying to catch the goalkeeper out. Amira doing well to break those lines again. Doesn't win the free kick this time, but it's still with FC Masar. Yasmin. Biktash. Mahira back to Biktash. Nikolaus. Honeim. Amira again. Able to withstand the pressure. Down the line for Yasmin. Can she get the shot away? It's straight into the hands of Jessica Mbika. Frustration from her coach. He knows that she could have sent it in for Alice Sogebe instead of going for goal herself. We're about to see the first change in this third place match as Hala Mustafa will be coming on for FC Masar. 20-year-old striker who scored against Quince de Agosto. Started 2 matches but then was benched. Past the halfway point in this second half. FC Masar still retaining hope of a comeback. Yet to convert any of the chances they've had since the break. Ala Mustafa coming on for Ali Sogebe. Had a few chances to score, but also assisted the equaliser from Ubamba. And a change for TP Mazembe as well. Achiampong coming off. Replaced by Immaculate Msipa. Zimbabwean international, who also has an eye for goal. She notably scored at the Rio Olympics against Australia 2016. Very experienced midfield operator. She'll use that experience to help TP Mazembe see through this result. And 1-2 with Yasmin and Amira. Play on, says the referee. Ball didn't go out of play. Yasmin. It's intercepted again. This time, Chardonnay is able to recover. Is Habiba Viktash. Tries to play it down the line for Yasmina. And Yasmin does well to pick the pocket of Foster. Ala Mustafa on the edge of the box. Lack of support for the substitute. Here's Yasmin on the edge of the box. Mahira. TP Mazembe have a player down, but play on for the time being. And the ball flashing across goal there. Nearly a chance for Ubamba to get her second. Mahira did well to get the cross away. Shanice Foster, the Jamaican international who receives treatment. Just another look at that chance. Foster lost the ball to Yasmin. Yasmin finding Mustafa in the box. Mustafa doing well to hold on to the ball. TP Mazembe a player down for the time being, but They're able to regain possession. Makasi. Another change for the reigning champions, and this time it's the captain, Belange Zumba, who comes on. Replacing the injured Shanice Foster. Zumba, who's been at the club since 2022, the Congolese international. Maybe a chance now for the fourth. Attack still going. The header. And it's eventually ruled offside, but some good defending there from Amira again. Sent in by Makasi, and Asifwa was in an offside position. Molekuana conceding the foul there. Bamba doing well there. Can she break through? She's been brought down in the box. What will the referee say? She seems to have pointed for the spot. And could this set up a grandstand finale in this third place match? Does look as though the penalty will be given. Some great perseverance there from the goal scorer to get past Ladi Fatou and draw the penalty. A stray boot there. And it's Yasmin who will step up to halve the deficit potentially. And the yellow card for Ladi Fatou. Yasmin, who scored 2 in this competition already. Twice against 15 de Agosto. Can she add a third and put her team back in the race for third place, and it goes wide. She apologises to her teammates. And the penalty, the chance to halve the deficit and get back into this match, goes begging. She sent Mpika the wrong way, but couldn't keep her shot on target. Could that be a turning point still, though, with momentum swinging back in Masar's favour? Iktash. Ball out wide towards Makassi, but back to the goalkeeper, who clears it. Free kick for a handball call there. Well into the final 10 minutes now. Bronze medal now within reach for TP Mazembe, who will have done well to bounce back from that semi-final defeat. The reigning champions, who will lose their CAF Women's Champions League title tonight, of course, will have well and truly established themselves as one of the major players on the continental scene in any case. And they will be on the podium tonight unless FC Masar can stage a comeback in these final 10 minutes. Too much on that ball for Gifty Asifwa to latch onto it. Marlon Gassagiav losing the ball there in midfield. A rare occasion that's happened across the tournament, really. The top goal scorer of this edition. 5 goals, including 2 in this match. The 2 which, for the time being, have secured third place in this competition for tout-puissant Mazembe. And the Ravens just looking to see out this result now, as Kasajav receives treatment on the sidelines, it seems. They seem to have seen off that brief resurgence from the Egyptians after that penalty. Penalty missed by Yasmin Mohammed. Chance from this long throw. Cleared away by Bektash, but straight to Yasmin. Yasmin down after that clearance. The clearance straight to the head, it seemed. Forward will also receive some treatment after that. Into the final 5 minutes of regulation time. Lemia Bouhamid's team did well to bounce back from defeat in their opening match. They lost to ASEC Mimosas, the eventual finalists in their opening match. Then they recovered with a 3-0 thrashing of Gaborone United. And then a 4-1 victory over JKT Queens. Yasmin Mohammed will be unable to continue in this match. It's Farah Hisham who will come on. Egyptian forward who has been a regular since last season. Made several substitute appearances in last year's tournament. Has come on regularly this year as well. She's on for the last 3 minutes. Can tout-puissant Mazembe put the nail in the coffin? First touch there for Farah Hisham, but ends up escaping her, and is Malin Gassajiev. À 6 fois for tout-puissant Mazembe. Molakwane playing it out wide. Able to find Belange and Zumba. And there'll be another change for Tout Puissant Mazembe. This time it's Giftia Sifwa who comes off. Sifwa who came on just after half-time. She's replaced by Oluwayemisi, the Nigerian, who of course scored against JKT Queens. Benched for this match. Will she have a part to play? There'll be 5 minutes added on at the end of this bronze medal match, which Tout Puissant Mazembe have all but wrapped up. Here's a chance now for Farah Hisham though. But the shot safely gathered by Mpika. FC Masar will have been unable to retain their bronze medal finish that they achieved last year. Nonetheless, also impressing in this tournament. They went through the group stages unbeaten, holding Asfar to a goalless draw in their opening match, or thrashing FC Quince de Agosto 5-0. Yasmin Mohammed, of course, scoring a double in that match. Rounded off their group stage campaign with a dramatic draw against USF Fais of Mali. It was a 1-1 draw, but of course, the Malian side were leading and heading through until the very last stages of stoppage time, when Farah Hisham came up with the equaliser to send FC Masar into the knockout stages. Farah Hisham shall be unable to repeat those heroics tonight, but nonetheless an impressive performance from the recently established Egyptian side, who have very much established themselves as one of the continent's elite teams. Not least thanks to their captain Amira, who even today has impressed with her line-breaking passes to beat pressure. Long-range shot there from Glory Ubong. The effort goes wide. Cleared by Amira. FC Masar still attacking. But it will be Tout Puissant Mazembe, the reigning champions. Who clinched the bronze medal in this CAF Women's Champions League 2025. A dominant display, really, from start to finish. A result that was sealed before half-time. Very much struggling to break out of their half, FC Masar, throughout the match. The yellow card there for Olowe Macy. And the referee blows for full time. Tout Puissant Mazembe clinched the bronze medal in this CAF Women's Champions League. As we said, a dominant display from start to finish. A high press. That was enough to put away 3 goals in the first half. 2 from Marlene Gassagiav, the top scorer in this competition. The reigning champions bouncing back from their semi-final defeat. To beat last year's third-place finishers. And FC Masar, they briefly had hope of a comeback, of course. That instant equaliser from Ubamba straight after the opening goal. And of course that penalty late in the match. Saved, or rather missed, by Yasmin Mohamed. Stopping short any chances of a comeback. And now all eyes on tonight's final.
Marlène, c'est un nouveau trophée. Encore un autre. Où allez-vous mettre tous ces trophées?
Merci d'abord pour les félicitations. Je vais aller mettre ça, c'est pour ma maison. Je ne sais pas quoi dire. Mais dans tout, j'ai dit merci à Dieu.
Ça a été un tournoi fantastique pour vous. Vous avez séduit le public entier. Tout le monde est ravi du spectacle que vous avez offert. Qu'est-ce que cela représente pour vous d'être autant reconnu par tout le monde, à la fois par les équipes techniques et aussi par les fans?
Bon, je suis fière et puis si j'arrive à obtenir tous les trophées, ce n'est pas par mes efforts, c'est à cause de mes coéquipiers, ils m'ont accompagné, m'ont facilité les jeux et puis c'est un tournoi qui est partout dans le monde entier. On est en train de regarder ça. Donc j'essaie de faire de mon mieux. Et c'est pourquoi je me suis retrouvée ici.
Qu'est-ce que vous avez envie de dire à tous ceux qui vous suivent depuis Kinshasa, depuis la République démocratique du Congo?
Bon, j'ai dit merci à tous ceux qui nous ont soutenus de loin et de près et surtout aussi qui priaient pour nous. Si nous sommes aujourd'hui sortis à la 3e place, c'est Dieu qui l'a fait. Tout ne se fait pas par hasard. C'est Dieu qui a choisi que les autres aient joué la finale et nous on prend la place qu'on a pris aujourd'hui.
Félicitations encore.
Merci beaucoup.
Marlene Gassagiav, of course, disappointed not to be playing in the final, but a very impressive tournament nonetheless from the midfielder. 5 goals, including 2 tonight to seal the bronze medal for her team. But all eyes, of course, on tonight's matchup between Asak Mimosas and Asfar